I didn't get the notification
Ow.
yet.
My knee popped.
I heard that.
You hear it? I'm an old man.
I heard it. Okay, I got the notification.
I'm an old man.
You're old?
Yeah, I'm old.
Everyone can see our pantry.
What happened?
Everyone can see our pantry.
That's okay.
Wait,
I have no food.
we have food.
Yeah.
There's plenty of stuff in there.
Yeah. Hello, we got four people on. Sorry.
Weekly
I had to grab a drink,
news.
and Lisa is sharing right now. So we will get started as soon as she is done
I just did the tweet.
sharing everything. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Spaceship Earth
No.
Sunday. Whether Lisa likes that ride or not. Hi, Cindy. What's happening? How are you? Happy Sunday. Spaceship Earth Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
What's going on? Sorry, Lisa's just sharing right now. And then we will get started.
One more.
Take your time. I'm paid by the hour. Hello, everybody. Hello. We'll be starting in just a moment. Lisa's just sharing everything up. Everybody have a good weekend so far?
Hello.
Hey, Mandy. How are you? Happy Spaceship Earth Sunday.
Oh, shut up.
Whether Lisa likes it or not. Just like my new earring. She doesn't like it.
Nope.
Got a new dangle earring. Got a nice razor blade on it.
You're gonna get kicked out of Universal tonight.
Nah, I won't. So far, so good. Well, that's good. Awesome. Yeah, we can't complain too much. Nobody would listen either way. Right? So, I guess we'll just jump in. Yu-Gi-Oh! And we'll get right into the news. This is the news from August 12th to the 18th.
Tony switched it up.
I switched it up just a little bit. Lisa has the news. We will get right in it. First, before we actually get into it, it's kind of new. It's kind of not really. Mickey's Not So Scary opened up on Friday. I heard it was
Packed?
overpacked because Disney oversold tickets yet again. I was talking to a couple of women.
You guys are so cute.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hey Dana, what's happening? How are you? We were just talking about Mickey's Not So Scary just opened up, and Disney oversold the tickets again. I was talking to like 3 women in line, in that massive line at the Disney Character Warehouse, and they were talking about how they were on vacation and they just went to it for opening night.
Because they were saying how they were told, like, it's a must-do.
Yeah, so
and they regretted going.
And I think it was their first time ever doing it.
And I told them it was probably because they went opening night.
Yeah, and they said that everything was like 2 to 4 hour waits. Everything was just as long as a normal day at the park. Something that Lisa and I talked about on a live stream a while ago. If it was actually
Worth it.
worth spending the money. I mean, yes, it is, but I feel it's worth spending the money and going to Mickey's Not So Scary, maybe kind of September. Because you got to figure too, around this time, and I think people forget this, is people are still on summer vacation. Not everybody from up north is back in school yet.
Yeah, I remember, I think we always went back to school like the week leading up to Labor Day. Like we wouldn't have a first full week of school. We would have like go back and then we'd be off for Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. Are any of the Mickey Not So Scary photo ops included with additionally paying for a memory maker? The photo ops, yeah, if you pay for the memory maker, your photos.
I think, yeah, because we don't, like with our pass holder, we get like the free photos and we didn't have to pay extra to get our Halloween ones.
As long as you pay for your photo maker while you're on vacation, let's say,
Then
it'll automatically be included. You don't have to pay twice at Mickey's Not So Scary because your Magic Band is linked with the photo memory maker. But yeah, it was ridiculous. So we recommend
going like September.
because it's also cooler weather
Or
a little
even
bit.
like early October.
Yeah.
The closer you get to Halloween, the more crowded it's going to get as well.
Why are you sitting on the floor?
Because I didn't charge my phone.
Yes. She usually never charges her phone, and then she always says, my phone's about to die. And I'm like, well, you haven't charged it all day, and you play video games all day.
I didn't play video games all day. I just watched a movie with you.
Oh, Lisa finished Star Wars. She is
did.
all caught up now. She watched them all.
You had me skip 3.
I have you skip 3 movies, ones that did not matter at all, that don't tell any type of story.
So I still don't know who Darth Maul is. Other than that, he's a red guy at Hollywood Studios.
She skipped episode 1, 2, and 3 because they're kind of irrelevant.
Yeah.
Episode 1 actually makes no sense. It doesn't, there's no story.
Tony got upset with me while watching the movies.
Did I?
You kept telling me I asked too many questions.
You do, you ask too many questions, kind of like my mother. Just watch the movie, you know?
I was watching the movie, I was confused.
Well, just stop asking questions. Just watch. Star Wars is pretty good at explaining some things with some little bit of mystery. But going on, that was way off topic.
Yeah,
so Mickey's Not So Scary, our recommendation, going off maybe September because you're out of the rainy season.
It's not as crowded.
Not as crowded because
cooler.
it's cooler. Not as crowded.
Sometimes
because
it's just as hot.
people are officially back in school, so
Yeah.
you know. And we always do suggest weekdays if you can do a weekday. If you can.
Someone just said answer her questions, Tony.
Oh, no, I won't do
No,
it.
that's what that one was. It popped up on my phone before it popped up there.
In the month of September, I was gifted with, I missed it. I missed what it was.
Oh, sorry.
There was a
My
long-
next Disney trip will be Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in the month of September. I was gifted with my first ever trip during the... Oh, wow, I'm bad. What does that stand for?
The what?
MVMCP.
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
I haven't gone to that. Oops. My hubs, who's been 3 times, was told by a cast member while waiting on me and his kiddo September is less busy. Yes, that's what we got.
Yeah, September is definitely less busy, so we will always recommend that. But we understand people's excitement for the first night because anything that happens new or for the season.
It's like you were there
Yeah.
first night.
And
to see it.
I get it, but I won't do it. You won't see Lisa and I do that. It's just too crowded. And this heat, and no. The price-wise, though, it's cheap, you know.
I'm from Altamont. You're
Hello.
not too far from us.
Not too far
Hello.
from us, hello. Not too far from us at all. I know where Altamont is.
I know where Altamont
I know where Altamont is.
I know where it is, too.
All right, so wait, is it bad to go the week of Halloween, too? Yes.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be very busy. Because obviously, some people don't want to spend the money to go until they feel it's like Halloween. And so obviously the closer you get to Halloween, the more people are getting into that Halloween festive spirit. So
Just got our Disney pass. Can't wait to see you guys there. Oh yeah, we're always there. We're not too hard to find, you know.
we're not too hard to find.
No, we're always at the parks. I mean, even if she's working, I'm still there.
I usually don't go by
She doesn't
myself.
go by herself. She doesn't like
I mean,
it.
I've gone without Tony, but it's because I've had other family that was visiting that then I've gone and met up
Yeah,
with.
but she won't go to the park by herself. Me and-
Usually no.
She doesn't like not being able to talk to somebody.
Yeah, like I realize I haven't said a word in Sweet Man. Yeah, like I'll go there and I'll be like, I haven't said a word in 2 hours. This is boring. I'm going home.
I love going by myself sometimes. You know, just because, like, I find it fun. Like, yeah, you don't talk to anybody, really. I mean, but I still talk to random people on, on rides and
Well,
whatnot.
yeah, but...
But it's nice because you're casual Disneying. And this is where, like, because you're not in a rush. And now you're taking notice of things you may have never noticed before. And then, like I do, I notice a bunch of stuff. And then I share my information with you guys. And gals.
Guys and gals.
Yes. So let's actually get into the news.
Someone said I love going to Universal by myself. I was actually about to say, like, if I'm going to go to a park by myself, I probably should do Universal because they have all the single rider lines anyway.
Do you think the warehouse was so insanely crowded due to being
Due to being the end of summer, or do you think that's going to be it from now on? I really don't know.
I was talking to Liz about this because obviously I was texting her during this, the madness that we were witnessing. And
okay.
I think it's a couple different things, in my opinion. I think it's because, like we stated earlier, not everybody from up north is in school yet.
So
Families are
people
still on
down here
vacation.
on vacation.
And being that it was Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party the first weekend, it's busy here. And I think a lot of these people that go, oh, I saw Liz or Tip of the Ears or Bob and Ashley, they talk about this warehouse, let's go over there. So I feel it's like everything in combination. I think after when people are officially
Let's
back
see
in
how it is
school,
like back in come September.
I think it'll start slowing down again.
Because I'm really.
That's just my opinion.
I was worried after yesterday that that's how it was going to be from now on, but I don't think that that's how it's going to be from now on. So, I went to Comic-Con yesterday.
How was Comic-Con? I saw your
Everyone's
pictures.
talking about how they go places by themselves.
I know. Lisa, you need to venture out more.
Shut up.
I saw your pictures on Comic-Con, and they looked pretty awesome. I liked it. I want to go to a Comic-Con. Yeah, they were pretty sweet, man, sweet. I liked it.
All right. Should we go to the news?
Yeah, let's get into the news real quick.
Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
Because we're going to try not to make this long because we are going to Universal tonight for the annual pass holder event. But we want to do some things, maybe shoot a couple videos while we're there, maybe hang out and kind of get our game plan for tonight.
I thought we came up with our game plan yesterday while we were waiting in
Yeah,
line.
but we need a concrete.
Well, what time are we supposed to meet everyone else?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm not just going to hang out until people text us.
All right, that sounds good.
That's pretty good, right?
All right, so...
Answer my question. What's the question? I'm sorry, what was the question?
I don't know.
I don't know what the question was.
Oh, it's a stupid question.
Huh?
Because they're just...
Oh, I don't even understand.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so the NBA experience is fully open now.
Yes, we went to it. We didn't do the experience. It's
No,
$35.
We just went into the actual, like, gift shop.
Just to kind of check it out. We did that yesterday, so I did shoot some video on that. It's $35 to get in, and you get a full-blown experience. Now, you can watch these experiences through, like Tim Tracker did it, you know. I think Kyle Paulo did that, if you guys watch him. A couple other people did, but it's kind of hooked up like within your Magic Band. So
yeah, like so you can't even go in to even just look because you have to scan your Magic Band
so
or your ticket or whatever.
You buy your $35 ticket. It tells you when to come back, so you don't even go in right away. It gives you like a time. I guess for right now, because it's just opening, people are just. It's busy because it's something new, so they're just letting groups in at a time. So you get your time. And once your time comes, you scan it, just like you do at the turnstiles to get in the park. It turns green, you go into the experience. Here you can shoot basketballs, just pretty much have the NBA experience, where even you can go up to the top and be where like the review booth is. Like you can go hang out there. I think it looks cool for what I've seen on other people's vlogs. However, I don't think it's big enough. NBA, I don't think so.
Well, and for me, I'm not into basketball, so I'm not going to spend $35 to go do an NBA experience when I don't really care for basketball.
There was an NBA experience very similar to the one Disney has at Universal at City Walk. It lasted all but 3 months because NBA just wasn't big. So I don't see how that's going to really change now. I will be surprised if this NBA experience lasts longer than 8 months. I'm gonna say 8 months, I'm giving it that.
We'll find out.
Yes, but so far it's busy because like I said, it's new and everybody loves when new things open at Disney. But that's fully open if you wanna check that if you're into basketball.
I mean, the gift shop was pretty neat. I got to see, you could, what was it, $900 to buy
Shaq's 22.
Yeah, Shaq's size 22 signed shoe. That was a big shoe.
Yeah, 22. Size 22.
That was a huge shoe.
$900 they were selling it for.
But yeah, I mean, they had a lot of cute stuff in there. So
Yeah.
Basketball is fun to play, but I can't stand watching it. Too many.
Yeah, it's too many squeaking sneakers. And that's all you hear. That is a very true story.
I don't know.
Yeah, I played basketball and it was fun. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Yeah, basketball is fun to play. You know, I do like shooting the hoops. I haven't done it in a long time, but watching it, no.
Knockout.
Yeah, knockout was always fun.
I always enjoyed playing knockout with
playing
my friends.
around the world.
That one was okay.
Well, that helps you. That's a good training.
I like knockout though, just because I get very competitive.
Yeah, play a little horse.
Horse.
I haven't played that. That's old school. We used to take
Or
it to
pig.
We used
It was
to take
the
it
same
to
thing.
the we were old school. Take it to the streets and play some horse.
Play some horse.
That's what you did.
Well, I took it to my backyard.
Yeah, well.
My next door neighbor had the basketball hoop.
Well, whatever. But yeah, that's open if you guys are interested in that.
Okay, so now on to a little bit of drama.
Ooh, I like the drama. Yu-Gi-Oh.
A former Typhoon Lagoon cast member broke into the locker room to steal items from current Typhoon Lagoon cast members.
Yeah.
And that is that.
And that's that, because it didn't really give too much information. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna follow up on that story to see who this person was. I believe they said it was a 25-year-old woman, former cast member at Typhoon Lagoon. And since obviously being a former, she knows where all the ins and outs to get in there and backstage, and she was robbing some current cast members.
She was thieving.
Yeah, so we don't know.
Was she small?
I don't know. Did she have a little Mini Cooper?
No, I just meant like, so she could squeeze into small places, like Star-Lord.
Oh, good for thieving.
Good for thieving.
I don't know much about it. It was just news. It was just released about it. They said they were going to continue with the story as they do more investigations. So we will find out from that. But I thought it was pretty good, newsworthy to bring up. I'm just looking out for everybody.
Watch out for those former cast members if you're current cast members.
Maybe thieving.
Thieving. Excuse me.
Something is closing at Disney Springs.
Bongo's Cuban Cafe closes for good. Didn't that just open?
Today is the last day.
But didn't that just open?
No, Bongo's has been there for a little while.
Really?
Now. Yeah.
I thought that was one of the newer ones.
Bongo's, you know where Bongo's is at, right?
Yeah.
Right by AMC.
Yeah.
And it's officially closing because the wife, the husband, and I think the son, or was it the daughter? I don't remember. They're all in business.
Family.
They're all family, so they decided we're closing up shop. We're opening up a nightclub in Miami. And that's why it's closing. I've never been into Bongo's.
Guess you should quick go over there.
Yeah, so if you guys are here at Disney,
go to Universal.
Go to Bongo's. Today is the last day it will be open. No signs, no news of what is going to be taking its place right now, but it is a closing.
Closing.
So sad. No more Bongos. I've never been in there, but I always see people sitting outside smoking cigars and just sipping on wine. So I think it was kind of like a nightclub a little bit. Kind of, sort of. In some way. It's been there since
I was
in my 20s. And that's a long time ago.
I don't know why I thought it was newer.
No, it's been open
Maybe
for quite a
because I've
while.
never been there. I don't know.
Been there, you walk past it a lot.
I know, but I've never eaten there.
I've been inside. I ate there at the beginning. It was, I missed the comment.
Let me go back.
Ate there in the beginning and it was what? Good? Bad?
It was. I ate there in the beginning. It was there for many years. The food was good.
Food was
Hi,
good.
Tony and Lisa.
Hello. How are you? The food was good. I've never eaten there. That's awesome.
I don't think I've ever actually had Cuban food before. Either.
No, I've just had a Cuban sandwich. That's about it. When I ate meat. Other than that, I don't think I've
ever
had
actually had Cuban food.
But that's it. That's what it is. They're closing today, and the family is packing up, moving the nightclub to Miami. Well, they just to get good business.
To Miami.
They'll get good business. It's Miami. There's lots of clubs. And a Cuban club? Come on. It's going to be
Not
awesome.
far from Cuba, so.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. But sad here, so we'll keep updated and see what's going to be replacing it. Hopefully something good. I don't know. I don't need
Mario Batali will open up his own restaurant.
Yeah, right.
That'd be nice.
It'd be nice, but please, please, Lord, baby Jesus, take the wheel. We do not need another Italian restaurant at Disney Springs.
Well, then I guess Mario Batali can't open up a restaurant because it would be Italian.
We have like so many Italian restaurants in Disney Springs. There's at least, 3 or 4 Italian restaurants. I don't need another one here. Bring in something.
Let's bring in some other, maybe Thai.
Thai would be cool.
Thai food, Korean. I would really want to try kimchi.
I don't know. Is Thai food big at Korean food? I don't know.
I
Is
don't
it big
know.
enough to be at Disney?
I mean, they have Morimoto, so you have a Japanese place to go to. Do they have a Chinese place to eat there?
No.
I don't think they do, so they could probably.
Yeah, but you know what? As we know in Florida, all
Chinese
Chinese
food
food is
isn't that
terrible. Take our advice on that. If you come to Florida and you're craving Chinese food,
We have not
whether
found-
it's on Disney property or not,
We
Chinese
have not
food
found
is
a good
terrible.
Chinese food place. Someone did tell us
Terrible.
there's a place not far from us that people have said is probably going to be the best Chinese food that we're going to be able to find.
They
in
say it's
Central
still
Florida,
not
but
going to be
it's
as
still-
good,
yeah.
but it's edible. But if I'm going to pay money, why do I want something that's just edible? Although I do love a good shrimp egg roll. Just saying. The Warehouse was a nightmare. I go to Disney every year. Last year twice. Never ever seen the Warehouse like that.
Yeah, it was
It's
insane.
been I've never seen it like that either. I've seen it very busy.
But not to
But
the
not-
point where like an hour after it opened, they were still holding people outside. Like people were waiting in a line outside just to get in the store.
Yeah,
Never seen it. I don't know if it was because word got out about the mini ears that they were
Yeah,
selling
because
for
that was the
$5,
big thing,
but they
$5
were
mini
gone
ears.
within 30 seconds.
Everything was gone in like 30 seconds. Those pillow pets, they were
I didn't
gone.
really get to look at anything. I just went.
we
and
we
hid.
couldn't look at anything,
That's
so
why I went and hid.
I apologized on the video. I'm like, I'm sorry you're seeing our face mostly, and you may only see like 4 items because we could not like grab
like,
anything to look
and
at.
like even if we saw something, like we were like pushed up against like
Yeah.
the shelf, so like physically we couldn't even like
I
film
couldn't even
it.
do anything, so I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
It was not enjoyable, and then we got blamed for it. A woman blamed us. It
That was
was
actually really funny.
I don't know if she was joking.
I think she was joking. The way she
well.
said it to me, she was joking because she's like, I
Yeah.
watch you guys all the time. Because we had just, like, we were talking to each other and we were talking about how, like, he and Liz were talking and we were blaming each other. And she just laughed and
Yeah.
she's like, it is your fault. So I took it as a
Yeah,
joke.
poor Tony. That clock is still $14.99, but somebody sent me a picture like via Facebook Messenger. I think at Sawgrass Mills, they're down to $8.99. I think the Warehouse would price match. They would.
Probably not.
No,
It's
they don't
Disney.
care. They don't care. They want the money. They're gonna be like, sir, it's already discounted enough.
That's why we can't use our pass holder discount
You
at
know,
the warehouse.
Love the commercial. You know,
When he
a couple
said-
people asked or said comment on the video about the commercial and posted on the Tip of the Ears Facebook group about the commercial. It was something really.
Wade Asian Bistro in Mount Dora. Where is Mount Dora? I've heard of it.
I've heard of that too.
I've heard of Mount Dora and I don't know where it is though.
But that video was sent to me by my friend Drunk Stormtrooper. Drunk Stormtrooper. That's what he goes by on Twitter. Good buddy of mine, and he made this. He bought a Tip of the Ears T-shirt, and he showed his appreciation by making this stupid,
All of his videos are good.
funny, hilarious video, and it was so dumb that I just knew I had to have it because.
Well, it's just funny because like
That's how our personalities work with me and the Drunk Stormtrooper. We're just like do stupid things that's just random and we just think it's funny. So then we love it. And I was
his
like,
videos are all random.
oh,
But
so good.
yeah, so
I
when
just
we
had
were
to have it.
filming and he's like, and now onto a commercial break. That's why I was like, commercial break. I didn't know what he was talking about. And then after he stopped filming, he goes, I'm putting Drunk Stormtrooper in this. And I was like, oh, okay.
That was great. I thought it was, some comic relief, if you will. But link in the description below if you want to purchase a shirt.
But Dana, the girl that told us to try Wave Asian Bistro, where's Mount Dora?
Yeah, where's
I need to know where Mount Dora is.
Mountain Dora?
I've heard of it. I just don't know where it is, so that I can check out this Asian bistro.
And we do love Asian food.
But while we're waiting for her to respond, if she's still watching,
Yes, you're not in the.
there we go. There are new scare zones at Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, all the scare zones are revealed.
Woo woo!
So.
We got Zombieland.
Yeah, they're gonna have a zombie
Which-
land.
I even said to Tony, I was like, "How's that gonna be a scare zone?" Like,
Just
the
zombies are
movie Zombieland was not like.
I
Scary.
think it's
It
just
was
gonna
funny.
be zombies just chasing after you. That's what I think.
Are they gonna have Twinkies?
Oh, that'd be awesome. No, they're not gonna have Twinkies. That's gonna be the thing.
We have to find the Twinkies.
They're just gonna throw snowballs at us. Zombies are gonna throw snowballs, and we're gonna get mad because there's no Twinkies.
Where's the Twinkies? All right. Then there's gonna be a Red Zombie Hillbilly Deluxe.
Rob Zombie.
Sorry, Rob Zombie Hillbilly Deluxe.
Yeah. Have to check out. We'll watch the rest update later. Have fun. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good rest of your day. I'll PM you guys the full address and pics I took when I went.
Oh, thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. But Rob Zombie Hellbilly Deluxe is going to be there. If you guys don't know who Rob Zombie is, I'm sure
I don't.
actually you all know who Rob Zombie is.
I don't.
You will know.
Who is it?
He's a musician from the former band White Zombie back in 1993. He later then did Rob Zombie, his solo career, where he was kind of like Alice Cooper. You're gonna tell me.
I know who Alice
Okay, I was gonna
Cooper
say you're
is.
gonna tell me you don't know who Alice Cooper is.
And Alice Cooper saying school.
Yeah. But he had that like gothic horror look to him. So Rob Zombie transformed into that, and then Manson transformed from Rob Zombie. But then later, Rob Zombie became a director, producer for movies, and his movies are all horror movies. Some of them are remakes. A lot of them are his own original stuff. So his style is very 1950s to the 70s of like real horror movies. Very gruesome, really gory. Doesn't really have much of a storyline, but it's awesome. And it's gonna be there. I loved
Alice Cooper.
You don't love him no more? I like Alice Cooper still. Thunder Kiss 65 is my jam. See, Robert knows.
Knows.
He knows, man.
Okay.
So I'm excited for the Rob Zombie thing. Absolutely. Rob Zombie made House of Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects.
I don't watch horror films.
She doesn't, so it's like I want to show her
that
those.
Means nothing to me.
I have those movies and I want to show them to her because they're so good. Actually, House of Thousand Corpses, the storyline was terrible, but the horror was awesome. And then, Devil's Rejects, he was like, okay, let me build a storyline. So his movies are getting a lot better. But I love his old school retro horror themed style. So this will be amazing.
Okay, other
other scare zones.
zones. We have the Anarcade.
I don't really know what that
I'm
is.
gonna assume it is based on anarchy.
What made you lead up to
It
that
says
one?
Anarcade.
Logical thinker, this one. Anarcade. I'm going to say that. Something to do with anarchy.
Yes. Wouldn't it be funny though if it didn't?
Not just a hat rack. I'm just kidding. Ow.
That's what you get. Then they're also going to have Vanity Ball. What's that?
I don't know what vanity ball
It's a ball full of vein.
Okay.
And Vikings Undead, they're bringing in my Norwegian Vikings.
Yeah. We're going to have dead Vikings.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really cool.
Like Thor and Loki. And
I'm super stoked for
ones.
Halloween Horror Nights. And I still got to buy our frequent fear pass. Go as many times as we want. We just can't go on Fridays. I believe it's
Fridays?
I don't know if it's a Florida resident only to do that. But if it's not just a Florida resident, this is definitely a great purchase because it's $120 per person.
Said something,
And it's going to be amazing. Not epic, but amazing.
I don't know. My thingy isn't working. Oh, wait.
There you
It's
go.
Catching up.
Catching up. Somebody said
Oh,
something.
someone said not touching that one.
Halloween Horror
Then
Nights is
go.
great. Halloween Horror Nights is great. You got to do it.
You gotta do it.
I always recommend people do it once. You know what I mean? Is it a little intense? Sometimes.
It depends on your timing
Yeah.
of walking through the
of
the houses. It depends on the
Yeah,
timing.
but I mean-
the scare zones. I've learned because I don't like getting scared. The trick is to look like you don't care, and then they don't bother you.
Okay.
If you walk around like looking around everywhere, waiting, they're gonna come get you.
So don't look around, right?
Look normal. Look like you don't care if they scare you, even if you do.
Good advice.
Shut up.
Move it on. So
Stop making fun of me.
I'm not making fun
You
of you.
are. The cookie dough and everything sweet food truck opened at Disney Springs. We saw that yesterday when we were at Disney Springs.
Yep, because it
They brought
opened yesterday.
They had the street tacos,
Mm-hmm.
the macaroni food truck, and this cookie dough food truck.
Yeah, which is going to be just an all sweets, yogurts, ice creams.
Froyo?
Froyo, maybe. I think Froyo actually is there. And it's right across from the Candy Cauldron.
At least during the day.
Yes.
Because I noticed at night, then they kind of separate the food trucks. Like they had all three in that area, but then I noticed later on at night, they typically then spread them out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. But that's something really interesting. If you guys are into sweets, I'm more of a salty person than
me
sweet.
too.
You are salty.
I am. I'd rather have chips. Pretzels. Cheese.
That truck's for you if you're into sweets. I didn't notice the pricing because we were on our way to go meet Jasmine Beckett
That we never got to meet.
that we never got to meet because the Disney website was very misleading.
And said she would be there from 11 to 4.
So we
and
get
we got
there
there
at
like 1. And then we were told that she's not going to be there till 4.
Yeah, and the cast member was telling us, said, I was with you. I got here
Yeah,
and I was
he
like,
said,
where's she
he's
at?
like, my shift started at 10 o'clock, so I figured, all right, she'll be here at 11. Nope.
Yeah, so Disney really screwed the pooch on that one. It was Jasmine Beckett. If you follow her on Facebook, she was tagging Disney and saying, I'm going to be there from 4 to 7, you know.
Not 11 to 4.
So nothing was from 11 to 4.
I mean, we got to see
Like
her
her
art.
work, yeah.
But that was it.
That was it. So nothing was from 11 to 4. So Disney screwed that one up, and I don't think we were the only people who thought that.
Yeah. And we weren't going to hang around all day long.
No, and
so-
because it started to storm out of nowhere.
It wasn't 3 o'clock.
It wasn't 3 o'clock, and it stormed. Typical 3 o'clock Florida rainy season storm.
Not 1 o'clock.
Not 1 o'clock. So I don't know what was up with the weather.
All right. College game day to broadcast at Magic Kingdom the day that Galaxy's Edge opens up.
Yes. So if
This is how they're trying to, like, disperse the crowds.
a little bit, yeah. I mean, they're doing a
We're
pretty
going to
good
have
job
Food
of
and
it.
Wine open the same day. We're going to have this college football
Yeah, college football.
broadcast, and we're going to have Galaxy's Edge. So,
Yeah, and that broadcast is starting at 9 a.m. Yes, 9 a.m. So plenty of media there. Love the fact that your discussion is presented under the breakfast bar. Under the breakfast bar?
well, the island.
Oh, the breakfast bar. I got you. Not just a hat rack either.
I forgot to charge my phone.
We are so, what's the word? We are not amateurs at this. Right on, that's how we keep it. We're very professional people. I'm telling you.
Selling it.
We got a haze coming in from the light. We're under the breakfast bar. Lisa's
We got
gonna
the
hit her head.
pantry open.
You see my food that's in there? We are all right, man. This is how we party hardy.
A bottle of something. Oh, your Mountain Dew bottle.
Mountain Dew bottle.
All right.
Yeah, so college game day. If you're into football, it'll be, Miami versus Orlando. And 9 a.m., you'll see a lot of broadcasts. It's kind of the pre-game showing, so they'll have parades. They'll have some of the football players there hanging out. Actually, they'll be at all 4 parks.
Dang, Tony, you're about as sharp as a razor blade earring.
My razor blade is dull. I'm a dull person.
Yes, you are.
I'm about as sharp as a razor blade. That's funny.
All right, we're going to move on.
Moving on.
Disney World is now offering midday discounted tickets.
And I've been saying they should have done this we've been saying this for a very long time.
I think it's because, like, going back to Pennsylvania, Dorney Park, they had it that if you went to their amusement park after a certain time.
Like 4 o'clock, I think it was?
Yeah, they was like
3 or 4?
3 or 4 o'clock, then you didn't pay full price.
You
because
pay like half price.
Yeah. So we've been saying for a while, like, Disney should do that. Like, all theme parks in general should just do it.
Yeah, you're not spending a full day there. You're coming
So
late.
why charge me a full day?
Yeah, so that's already starting. You can already buy these tickets. We'll go over these prices right now.
So the midday magic ticket allows guests to enter a theme park at 12 p.m. at a lower price. And these are offered for 2, 3, and 4 day tickets.
Yes.
So no 1 day.
No 1 days.
You have to do multiple days.
And what are these prices?
2-day midday magic ticket is so after 12 p.m. They're available from $88 plus tax, and they expire 4 days after the selected start date.
Yeah.
So for whatever reason you can't go, you still have 4 extra days to
Get it in.
get it in. Your 3-day midday magic ticket is available for $84 a day plus tax, and that expires 5 days after the selected start date. So again, they give you some leeway room.
Mm-hmm.
And then your 4-day one is $79 plus tax, and that expires a week after the selected start date, 7 days.
Yeah.
So,
It's nice that you don't have to pay if you're going to go late.
especially if you're someone that's not staying on Disney property.
Yeah. Or you're just not a morning person, so you're not going to get up.
Yeah.
You want to go to the parks later.
These are the options for
These
you.
are the options, and actually they're not badly priced. These options, I don't think, $80 to $90.
Yeah,
day.
and seeing that
They're normally $120
yeah, they
with
keep
the
upping it,
with the
so-
price jump. Not bad if you're not into
Exactly.
This is for people who are not into rope dropping.
and I'm not a morning person, so
No. So that means.
But I mean, I have my annual pass.
So that means to me.
See? Great for them. They're not a morning person.
Exactly. So this is a really good ticket. It's about time they are doing this. This does include the park hopper. You can get the park hopper option.
I don't know what
on
those
this.
prices are, but yes, you can add that.
You can add that on, so that does work for you as well.
Although I think when Tony told me that, I think most people though, this is just my opinion, but I think most people are probably just going to do a base ticket if they're buying that ticket because they're not going to be there all day.
Yeah.
You know, so especially like Magic Kingdom, if you're spending your day there, you're probably going to end up spending the whole day there because you're going late.
Exactly. I thought it was a very good...
Hollywood Studios, yeah. If you're doing that, I would add a park hopper to that one.
Because, you know, they do this for Florida residents, not this, after 12 o'clock thing, but for those who don't really want to do Disney but want to enjoy the festivals, they do a Epcot after 4. That's
annual pass.
Which is like $35 a month.
Yeah, it's literally, I mean, obviously it's only good for Epcot, and it's only good after 4 o'clock.
And it's only good for Florida residents, but
we're talking about locals who, like he said, aren't really big into Disney, but, you know, still want to experience some of the Disney magic. They can just pay for the Epcot after 4 pass.
Exactly. So then it was like, all right, they're offering this ticket.
Hi from the UK.
Hi, hello. But yeah, if they're,
What was that?
I don't know. I heard it in a movie once, a very long time ago.
Hello.
And, I know, City Slickers.
Well,
That's what it was from.
I was thinking Mrs. Doubtfire.
No, I was
when
thinking...
she, has to come up with a new mask. Hello!
No, I'm thinking City Slickers.
Whatever.
So we have this Epcot after 4 pass holder for $35. And it always occurred to me, why doesn't Disney just do this for everybody, at their parks? It's a cheaper rate and they're going for only half the day. So finally they are doing that. It's a great deal, I think. So this just means that the mornings, rope dropping, you could have a very easy day. But then that lunchtime, you're gonna hit mass amounts probably.
You have to realize,
maybe.
No, but you have to realize too, though, is the people that were there to rope drop, when the people that are spending the money on this midday pass, the people that are already in the park, now it is their lunchtime. So they're not going to probably be in line for the rides right then and there. They're going to be settling down to go eat while these new people are showing up.
Hiding under the bar. The drinks must have been good.
No, I just didn't charge my phone.
Yeah, at least I forgot to charge her phone as always.
So I have it plugged into the wall.
But I think it's a good deal. I don't know, something to consider, I think.
Yeah.
And I believe we have one news left.
One more, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Oh, yes. Back to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. They are offering a brand new ticket for this event. They are following what
Universal does, as far as Universal has a frequent fear pass.
Which we talked about earlier.
Yeah, now Disney's offering a ticket for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween that you can go every night or any night you want except for Halloween.
This even includes if a night is sold out, you can still
go because you paid the money.
Now the money is $300
per person.
Is that worth it to you guys? Now listen to this. If you're into this thing, so we got Mickey's Not So Scary. Now you can go every night, this ticket except for Halloween, and it'll be $300 per person. Now, Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, you can go get their frequent fear pass, and you can go every single day except for Fridays for $120 or $125 per person.
Someone said that surprisingly it's only a tiny amount more than the Halloween Horror Nights every night pass. So Universal has different frequent fear passes.
Yes.
They have their top one where you can go every single night
with the Express Pass.
Yeah, the Fear
Pass.
The Fear Fast Pass thingy.
Express Fear Pass or whatever it's called.
Whatever. And then they have the one where it's on, you can't go on Fridays or whatever, and then you have that option with that one. So they have a whole bunch that you can choose from. So yes, it's only a tiny bit more than the top frequent fear.
I told people if you do the frequent fear pass, because they were asking if it's worth it. I said, how many times do you plan on actually going? They said maybe 2 or 3 times. I said if you go 2 times, you already broke even.
Yeah.
With the frequent fear pass. If you go one more than that, 3 days or more.
No, you're making out.
You're making out.
And we are planning on getting the one where we can't go on Fridays, and we're not getting the fast pass, whatever, included on it. But we also live in the area, so like we could go and do like 1 or 2 houses and leave, and then go back another night, do another 1 or 2 houses, and then leave. So
I do the only September dates. They got rid of the ones on the weekdays. I think that's them.
I do the only September dates ones. They got rid of the only weekday ones. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, September ones are good. Still, let me ask you a question. Do you think this $300 is worth
For Mickey's Not So Scary.
Mickey's Not So Scary?
Can I put my opinion?
Absolutely. It's an opinion question.
For me, I'm going to say no.
Okay, why?
So I'm going to compare Mickey's Not So Scary to Halloween Horror Nights, even though they are 2 very different things.
Yes. Hence the not so scary.
Well, but besides the scare factor, Halloween Horror Nights, the rest of Universal Studios is shut down. It transforms into Halloween Horror Nights. Like, you're not going on these rides because these houses take up the ride.
You feel like you're in the movies, like in a horror movie. They transform it that well.
This is why I'm saying I think the money for Halloween Horror Nights is worth it, because you're only going to get to experience this stuff if you pay the money for it, and the lines are always pretty long. So again, with us, we can go do 1 or 2 houses, leave, come back another night, do another 1 or 2 houses. Mickey's Not So Scary. This is where I don't necessarily think it's worth it. I don't think I have to go more than once. Really, the only difference you're getting from then not being at the park on a regular night, you're getting a different fireworks show, you're getting a different parade, and you're getting to meet villain characters and the 7 Dwarfs. And you get a few extra photo pass options, but like all the rides are still open. Like you're still just pretty much experiencing. I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't think the Mickey's Not So Scary is worth it. I think I can go to Mickey's Not So Scary one night of the season and be done. I don't need to go back. Halloween Horror Nights, I feel like I have to continuously go back just because of the lines being so long to be able to get through and do everything.
I mean, those are like, what, 10 or 11 houses they put up?
Yeah, it's
something like that.
almost
So it's
impossible to get done in one night.
You can't do it in one night, so you have to get that. It forces you to get that multiple ticket. I agree with you. I don't know. I would go to Mickey's Not So Scary maybe twice. Like we did twice last year.
We did twice last year, but that was because it got rained out.
Yeah. But I was okay. Like I probably would have went 2 times and been like, okay, I'm good for the season. I don't need to go more than 2. As Halloween Horror Nights, I think too, it helps with Universal because every year is something different.
Yeah.
And people get so excited because these houses change every year. Not all of them, but majority of them change. The scare zones change. They're having a new show this year of a water display for their, what they have now for their nighttime spectacular water show. They're doing a horror one in replace of that. So they're getting something new. As with Disney, you're not getting really anything new. You're getting the same thing. You're getting some things that are new this year. Some things new.
But like
very minimal.
Every other year, you always had the Hocus Pocus spectacular. You always had the parade. Sometimes they switch up the parade.
It's kind of like Disney goes, all right, we're gonna keep it the same for like 5 or 10 years, and then we'll change it up, and then we'll let that go for another 10. Universal is doing it every year. They're thinking, how can we top the last one? And going.
And we went to Halloween Horror Nights twice last year. We did it when their buy one get one, and we still didn't get to see everything.
And I wanted to go so much more.
I can see myself making that money worthwhile for the frequent fear pass.
So we're gonna do it this year.
I think for Mickey's Not So Scary, maybe 2 nights.
2 nights is good with me.
But I don't need to go more than that.
Yeah.
I really don't. Because honestly, I don't need to meet all the characters that they have out. Like, it's nice, but whatever. Like, I don't know.
That's just our opinion.
That's my opinion.
That's our opinion.
I can't see myself spending that money for Mickey's Not So Scary.
I'd rather spend the money at Universal for their horror nights.
Yeah, for their horror nights.
That's just me. But we like the horrors. Well, not Lisa so much, but she gets excited by it more.
Even though I don't like... Hello.
Hey, randomness. Hello, peeps.
Even though I don't like getting scared, I don't like horror, like movies and all that. when I'm paying money to go to like something like Halloween Horror Nights,
You expect to get
want
scared.
to get scared because I'm spending that money. It's the same thing when we lived up in PA. We went to Field of Screams in Lancaster County, and like I was paying that money, so I expected, and not necessarily wanted, but you know, I'm paying the money. You need to do what you need to do to scare me. I hated Dorney Park when they added that whole no boo thing.
Ugh,
because that ruined
dumb.
it. If you had someone in your group with that stupid no boo badge, then the actors couldn't scare you. And I'm like, why am I spending this money to get scared? Because that's what Halloween is about. And then I can't because you brought your 7-year-old kid that shouldn't even be here.
Yeah, they did this weird thing.
That's why, like, Halloween Horror Nights, they don't even offer that. They even say, not to bring your kids, and if you do, like they're
under
not,
the age of 13.
Yeah, like,
13
they're
or
not
under.
liable for what happens
Not
to them.
suitable, I should say. Because these people, they have real chainsaws, they take the blade off, and they're just running around still filled with gas. So it's supposed to make you feel like you're in a horror movie. And they do a really good job at that.
Yeah.
My opinion. I think that's the news.
That was all the news.
That
We
was
have
the
no
news.
more news.
I have no more news. We've been going at this for almost 46 minutes, about 3 o'clock. We're going to go to Universal Studios soon because we are going to the pass holder appreciation. So we're going to hang out there for a little while before that starts. That starts at 8 o'clock, goes to midnight.
What time are you planning on us getting there?
I don't know. I was thinking about leaving around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Maybe 5 o'clock
I
I'll leave.
wasn't expecting us to leave that early.
I don't know. It depends. I think my parents are coming over. They have to grab some stuff from us. So whenever they get here and probably leave, it'll probably be 5 o'clock and then we'll leave. I don't know. That's it. You guys got nothing for us. We got nothing else for you. We'll have a good rest of your day. Happy Spaceship Earth Sunday. We will see you guys another time.
Another time.
Yeah. What's today? Sunday. I'll have a video out Tuesday. Don't know what it's going to be. It'll be something.
It'll be Disney Springs from yesterday.
Maybe it will be Disney
Bye,
Springs.
guys.
Have a great night.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Heather. Bye, Robert. Be good. We'll see you next time,
good.
guys. Vlog finito.
Finito.